hi, Mr. Bun. We'll talk about you in just a bit. Hi, Mr. Bun. And hi to everyone else. And hi to Alteron.
Hi to Charlotte.
Oh, there we go. Oh, thank goodness. I was like, wait, are you good just offline? All right. So, one or two small things. I decided, since we're not doing anything special, I was just going to start showing off one at a time. The different minions. Here's the minion that we have. For those wondering on the ill effects of inhaling spores released by common fungars, according to the Encyclopedia Eorzea 3rd edition, fungar spores befoul the body's humors and gain control of an individual's very soul, rendering them a mindless thrall, which is, very much what happens to ants. There's the kind of fungus that kills ants like that. You mushroom-headed, spindly-legged, spore-spewing abominations. Okay, Gabino. That's okay, dear. Alright. Oh, dude, I'm such an idiot. I did all the things and I forgot to grab my stream. There we go. I'm okay now. Hey!
You okay?
I'm okay. I'm fine. Sorry. I just forgot to grab my stream manager so I can look at people who want to say hi.
Oh, right.
I'm terrible like that. Anyway, so we're starting Alexander today. Let's talk about that. New Game Plus Alexander. Yay! Hey, Unnatural.
I will say hello
Have
to
fun
LV.
lurking.
They said hello before you brought up your stream manager.
That is fine. That's fine. Right, there we go. Unnatural is lurking. Alright. Thank you. Yeah, did it? There we go. Yeah, hey, LV. Yeah, there we go. This clockwork colossus emerged from the rushing waters of the Thaliak, looming a grave threat over the snow-swept hinterlands of Dravania. Summoned to stave off the threat of the sleeping primal before it stirs, the warrior of light steps within, and the curtain rises on a battle that will transcend space and time. Why space and time? I thought he was holy. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Let's go! Oh, also, LV can join us if they want, because we're just going to be talking and stuff, just like normal. If they want. Disarmed. It should be here. There it is. Yeah, thought so. Sprint. Bonk. Suffix looks more agitated than you have ever seen him. Oh no, it's just all goblins all the way down. I forgot.
Is Uplander seeing it? Giant of iron rising from river? Y'shtola and Sid leave to learn more but are not back yet. Greatest plight of Gobbyflock. Giant is too big, can squash Idleshire flat. Where are Uplanders?
Calm yourself, Slowfix. Hey, Y'shtola. Ah, Calosa. 'Tis well you are here, for our need is dire. A colossus of steam and steel has risen from the Thaliak.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yet it is no mere forgotten trivance of Charlian. The resultant etheric disturbance confirms that it is a primal, and that it was summoned amidst the ruins left for the river to reclaim. For a mercy, it stopped dead no sooner than it had broken the water's surface. But so long as it remains in our realm, it may spring to life again at any moment.
Yes, but what does Uplander find near Idleshire? Is wilderness still heavy with ether?
Nay, the ether grows perilously thin, and more swiftly than I would have imagined. The primal is bleeding the land dry. Should it be suffered to continue, this entire region will become a barren waste in a matter of moons.
No! Gobbliflock has only found home after long wanderings. Idleshire will not fall. Slowfix will not allow it.
And nor will we. We have already spoken with Alphino, and he concurs that we Scions of the Seventh Dawn must do all in our power to eliminate the threat. Yet given its size, we deem it wise to attack from two fronts. Our first and most obvious recourse is to keep our foe in check with blade and magic, much as we have done with other such adversaries. Second, I propose that we attempt to cut off the flow of ether which sustains it, mayhap by physically separating the primal from the land.
If we are to be rid of the Colossus, I think the latter course more promising, and mean to enlist Master Matoya's aid in pursuing it. Yet such things take time. Thus I have asked Master Garlon to remain here and keep watch over our foe. Given its apparently mechanical nature, his expertise should prove invaluable to you. To you, I say, for I would leave the fate of Idleshire in your hands. Yeah, thanks! Should the primal chance to stir ere my return, you are to join Cid in repelling it. An unenviable task, but one for which you are singularly qualified. Let's do this! Rest assured, I do not mean to linger with Master Matoya any longer than necessary. The moment we find a solution, I shall make haste to rejoin you here. Well then, let us be about our duties. I will leave you to discuss strategies with Cid, and not distance yourself from them. Bactrix is keeper of knowings for Idleshire, can say where Cid has gone. A blender should start with Bactrix. And hey, we have an LV, don't we?
Hello.
Hey, Big West to shortstop, which is out in Hinterlands. Let's go. So we're gonna have all of us join together and doing what I remember Anika saying is his favorite raid.
It is.
Oh, this is gonna be fun then. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's one of my favorites too, but that's mostly because Alexander is just my favorite, like, summon, like, ever. Because it's a giant holy castle that just shoots holy laser beams. How can you not find that freaking amazing? Here. Backrix. Hello, Backrix. What's up? Backrix is keeper of knowings and data. What does a blender wish to learn about? Ah, a blender comes in search of Cid, yes?
My thanks for sharing your knowings, Backrix. These Illuminati are indeed most hostile.
Illuminati?
Ah, Calosa, old friend. You haven't seen your Shtola, have you?
She's gone off to go speak with Master Matoya.
Trained to follow ether in a matter of mere moons? 7 L's! How much power does that thing need? Too much, plainly. Well, that sounds as if we have an urgent dismantling job on our hands.
Can we just hit it a bunch? That's what you do to dismantle things, right?
From what Backrix has been telling me, the Illuminati are the most likely culprits. They have the knowledge to summon a primal, and the requisite short-sightedness not to think better of it. Fanatical captures their philosophy nicely, I think. Their goal being nothing less than the sole ownership of all the world's technology, including cheese. Needless to say, they are more than willing to keep anyone who stands between them and what they want. Quite how they managed to coax a primal into the hulk of a Charlian defense mechanism, I don't know, but it looks like they've made themselves a tidy little fortress inside the Colossus. We'll need to contend with them if we're to disable the thing. As for the task itself, simply destroying whatever serves as its engine should do the trick, assuming it is in fact mechanical. But before all that, we'll need to find a way in, through yet another bloody barrier.
Barrier is not new. Rose up 3 years ago after ground made shivery shakes. Ruin was freed from riverbed then. Roundrox was there, saw with own 2 eyes. Roundrox?
Sorry, who is that?
Daughter of Slowfix. Roundrox loves junk more than all other gobbies, was collecting then and is playing now. Look. Shh. Shiny junk and sparkly rocks, bitty bobs and whirly cogs.
Sorry for interrupting, Roundrox, but I need to ask you a question. When the ground shook 3 years ago, did something come bobbing up to the river's surface?
Bobbing? Nothing bobbed, a silly uplander. Ground made shivery shakes when giant of whirlycogs stood, and then magic walls came up too.
So it wasn't the tremor that freed the Colossus, it was the Colossus which caused the tremor. And you are absolutely certain you saw it rise from the waters, young one.
Mm-hmm.
7 L's. think someone tried and failed to summon it 3 years ago. But was it the Illuminati or someone else?
Psh. Brayflux comes to trade tongue flaps, Uplander. Yay, Brayflux!
Ah, just the goblin. Slowfix tells me you're his resident expert on the Illuminati. Pardon me a moment while I consult with my fellow Uplander. Calosa, if I may make a suggestion, I'll speak with Brayflux and learn what I can of our opponents. In the meantime, could you investigate the Colossus itself? Biggs and Wedge are near where its hand landed on the shores of the Thaliak. Join them and see if you can find a way inside the machine. Oh, and good luck with that barrier.
Mm-hmm.
Mysterious woman? Dun dun dun! Who could mysterious woman be? Come on, our Chiffons, black chocobo. Let's go. I'm glad that this started quickly. I thought it was a pretty slow start, but nope, we're going straight in.
Dee da dee da dee 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 da dee dee da. Where in the blazes? What's going on, Wedge?
Oh, I see. It's Morse code. Dee da dee dee da. Got it.
What in the blazes?
Calosa, came to see the Colossus, eh? Chief has been looking for a way in. Of course, there's a bleeding barrier around the thing. Aye, another one.
Another barrier?
Luckily for us, when the big feller came down, its hand clamped onto the shore here, punching a hole in its defenses, and leaving that round portal there unprotected. Only trouble is, it's locked and doesn't have a key. For want of a better idea, Wedge is listening to Illuminati link pearl communications, and hope they'll mention the trick to opening it.
Dee-da, dee-da, dee-dee. There's only one signal coming from inside the giant, and it's always the same pattern. I'm certain it's a code. The Illuminati always use coded messages. From what I hear, they've developed a special kind of crystal specifically for transmuting link pearl waveforms. If we could just get our hands on one, the Chief's decoding machine here should theoretically be able to use it to untangle the meaning. Quite where we'd find such a crystal is another matter. Does Uplander know Roundrox? She makes a great collection of junk and things. Maybe is keeping Crystal at shortstop. Wouldn't that be a stroke of luck?
I mean, you know, that's just kind of our thing.
It just so happens we've been working on a means for identifying the crystal in question. Here, Calosa, take this 3G7001B.
What is that supposed to spell? I don't know.
Sprinkle that powder over this so-called collection and look for anything that glimmers. It should contain the material we need. You may have to borrow one of Roundrox's treasures, but I'm sure she won't mind if you tell her it's for a good cause.
I hope so. Sorry, what was that, Alteron?
Sorry, I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you said like you wanted to say something. Hodgepodge mixture of seemingly random items from Wedge's workspace. The engineer claims it can be used to detect the presence of certain crystals within solid matter. He also asks that if you do not ask him again why it is called 3G7-001B. Please, Wedge, please tell me. I need to know. Oh, use. There we go. I need to be closer. Amidst the jumble of bits and bobs, you spry a faintly glimmering stone. It is a glowstone.
What is Uplander doing? Sneaky taker? Treasure belongs to Roundrox. We're trying to use it to open up Alexander, that big giant thing, and not Alexander. I don't know what it is. Uplander needs it for Giant of Whirlycocks, but glowstone is most favoriteest treasure of Roundrox. All right, but Uplander must promise to bring it back, or Roundrox is getting very angry.
Oh, Roundrox is the sweetest. I love her. Oh, also, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but you can tell the gender of a goblin because OX is a girl and IX is a boy. There you go. Now you know the secrets.
Indeed.
Hmm?
Indeed.
Indeed. Okay. I just heard deed and I was like, what?
Ah, Calosa. No burns, I see.
Hmm? Oh, no reason. Tell me.
Did it reveal anything?
Here's a glowstone.
Thank you. And you have my word that I'll give this back to Roundrox when I finish with it. Now let's take a listen to what the Illuminati are really saying. Goodness, all that infernal beeping is gone. Now it's a message, clear as day. Let's see. Today's schedule for Gordius. Registration at 7th bell. Stop. Louse the coral cubs at 3rd bell. Stop. Rest and recuperation at 2nd bell. Repeat. Today's schedule for Gordius. Curl lousing? But I'm sure that was the only message. This has to be some sort of jest.
Don't be daft, Wedge. It's just another code. You need the proper crystal and the proper knowledge to understand it. Bleeding Illuminati. Should have known it wouldn't be so easy.
Quite the conundrum you have there.
What the? Lizard girl!
But it's your lucky day. I'll crack the code, assuming we could come to a little arrangement. I'm a treasure hunter by trade, and there's a certain something I want inside the giant. I help you get inside. You help me get out of it. A fair deal, no? The name's Mide, by the way. Charmed, I'm sure. You are aware that the interior is almost certainly swarming with Illuminati, yes? Why do you think I came to join you? There's strength in numbers, friend. Best we join forces, eh? Now, the words you intercepted are largely gibberish, but paired with the numbers, well, you'll see. 7, stop. 3, stop. 2, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. You, the big one. See the pipes atop the hatch? There ought to be a valve up there with a hand wheel. Imagine it's a clock, and try turning it right to 7, left to 3, and then back to 2.
Mm-hmm. Seven, 3, 2. What does this lady know about Illuminati for? This creepy lady.
Haha! We did it! We did it!
Yo, Sid! Oh, nice jump there. Nice work, Biggs. Did you break a leg? Are you gonna die? Please tell me you're gonna die. Please.
He did a superhero landing.
He did! He did
So
a
cool.
3-point landing. It was pretty cool. So the Illuminati have been announcing the way to enter the Colossus all along. Strange. Well done for cracking the code anyway. I had less success, sadly. I'm afraid Brayflox knows a little more than we do about the Illuminati's plan or the Primal. Come, things aren't all as bad as that. We found a way inside the machine, we'll just have to learn about it as we go. It's only a massive mammoth after all. Stopping it should be as simple as destroying its core. If we send in a suitably intrepid team of surveyors, I don't see why we can't trace the machine's power back to the source via the struts and piping. And I know just the woman to lead the party. What say ya, Calosa?
Leave it to me! And what of me, pray tell? I opened the way for this grand expedition of yours. Surely that's earned me a place in your little band to hunt for my treasure.
You did as you promised, and you may do as you will now, but only as long as your treasure hunt doesn't endanger the mission. I'd join you if I could, but there's something I need to see to first. I'll leave Biggs and Wedge here in case of emergencies. Good luck, my friend. See ya.
Leave it to us!
You may now have access to Fist of the Father. Gordius can be accessed via the entrance to the Maker's Quarter. Yay! Mide, huh? You needn't worry unduly about me. Once I have what I'm searching for, I'll leave. Simple as that.
I'll keep checking Illuminati communications. If there's any change, you'll be the first to know.
If there's anything we can do to help, you need but ask. Alright, let's do it. You two ready?
Ready. Ready.
Boy,
Oh, wait.
so
Okay.
ready. Oh, wait. I don't think you're ready. Alright, let's do this. Oh, and hey, we'll be getting tombstones! Yay! For the first 4. Out of 12. Oh, jeez. So it might take a little bit, but that's okay. Actually, I'm kind of considering if we want to try and do it unsynced for some of these, because people run through these so fast now, you don't even get to see half of the mechanics anymore.
Yeah.
It's almost sad. Let's go look. Yeah. Let's take a moment to fly around and look at it. This is that big hand. Look at those big little steam puffs. I mean, steam propeller things. These little things probably shoot out steam. Probably. I don't know. Look at that weird face out there. Oh! There we go. Full party! Yeah! Let's do this. Uh-oh, someone's panicking. I don't understand why. Oh no, I'm seeing that steam. Oh jeez. Oh, shoo! Didn't get burned.
Poor Cal River Sid.
Oh yeah, right. So this guy is a mini boss where he starts up. He's gonna summon little baby friends, and so there they are. Now normally the off tank is supposed to grab these while we focus on Faust, but no one actually does this. So, oh, someone did it. Good job, thank you, tank. Well, that was the main tank. So a little different. See, the original one, if you had the main tank do that, they would just get annihilated because they were main tanking. And oh, you okay there?
Hey, Vagro.
Yeah, see, told ya. Told ya. No one cares. That's okay, you're good. Oh, hey, thanks, other tank. Oh, nope.
Kick ass.
It doesn't matter, it's fine, we're good. See, that's why I said everyone ignores the mechanics for these. But that's okay. Most likely I'm going to miss the beginning of this, so that's okay. Have fun, you guys. Yep, told ya! Let's do this! Woo! Oh, yes, I do. They wouldn't let me go down the cool slidey thing!
Yeah,
you guys are the
didn't let me
worst!
do it either.
You guys wouldn't even let me go down the cool slidey thingy. These guys don't like me going down slidey things. Alright, DPS mode engaged. Don't die, you jerks.
No promises.
Healers adjust. Ow. So this guy, he's gonna summon a second one, and what you're supposed to do is kill him at the same time. But we can kill them so fast that we just focus one and then kill the other while it's self-destructing. That's it. That's this fight. It's dumb now. Here he comes. There's the second one. I love you 0.5. Goes. There it is, self-detonate. So you just gotta kill him before that happens, and then we're done. Easy. The end. Yay! Boop. Need these, don't need these. There we go. Alright, let's head out. There we go. Too far away. Stop lying. Is this the treasure Mide was looking for? Well, expertly done, adventurer. What do we have here? Is this a treasure? I don't know. What? Goblin?
Sorry, Roundrox could not stay away. So many new treasures here.
Treasures? Oh, you mean the odd bits and bobs? Well, little one, these machina are yours to take, and some of them are rather beautiful, I must admit.
A blender can tell pretty machines from ugly, just like Roundrox.
No harm in adding one more to our company, is there? I'll keep an eye on her. As long as you two don't get into trouble. What's in the treasure box? Damn it. I was so sure.
A blenders are unwise to come, but most of all is treasure hunter. What she seeks is not here, not in all of Gordius. What the? Who was that?
I love this guy's Pope hat mask. And it's a cat! As I live and breathe, quick thinks all thoughts, master of the Illuminati.
Woohoo! Gobbies are backstrapped with boom dust. A blender shoots, everybody kabooms. Don't do it. A blender ear catches tongue flaps of master. Enigma codex for plans making is gone. Illuminati already undertaking Alexander initiative.
Hey! Name drop.
Foolish Gobby! Secrets are kept silent! Tongue flaps never traded with outsiders! Has Quick Thinks not ordered so many times? Master, forgive noise-making of empty head. Gobby did not think. Please, Gobby will take any punishment, just not worst one.
Maybe second worst one. Now!
Uplander is shooting gobbies? And boom dust does not harm Uplanders. Blood, Uplander blood for fallen gobbiekin. Huh. I think now would be a good time to leave. Psh. Uplander, what is Enigma Codex? Is it treasure? The scar on her eye. Yes, young one. My treasure. Escape! Run away! Further into this mighty machine. Dun, dun, dun. And now we're outside. Don't ask questions. Yo, Mide! Roundrox has been showing me her treasures, and they're all aptly named. Only a fool will call them junk. Just because something has been discarded, that doesn't mean it can't be beautiful. She also said that Quick Thinks has a face like a machina, cold and calculating. I can only assume she means his mask. Mide is amazing. She can tell pretty drunk from ugly almost as well as Roundrox. This whirly cog Roundrox finds 72 yalms north and west, and this one is 24 yalms south and east of Arkekiton. Shiny chunk and sparkly rocks, bitty bobs and whirly cogs.
Oh, look at this sweetie. Yo, Biggs, what's the haps? Bleeding elves! Face to face with the head of the Illuminati, eh? Sounds like you had quite an adventure. And this Alexander initiative has got me wondering. Do you reckon it might be the giant's name? No sign of the core, though, eh? Well, we'll just have to look further in. I'll let the chief know anyway. He'll be happy to hear Mide and Roundrox are safe, too. Those two haven't stopped talking about machines since they got back. Can't say I've ever thought of junk as pretty, but each their own. Big seems eager to forge further into this sheen, and so am I. Ah, Calosa, ready to have another go at finding the giant's core? Wedge, would you— Oi! Wedge! Stop listening to that bloody link pearl! We barged through the Illuminati's front door. They know we've broken their code. But I've just this moment intercepted a new communication. If you give me a moment to— there! It says, oh, death to Uplanders. Death to Uplanders. I think we may have started a war. Uh-oh. That's no good. You now have access to Cup of the Father.
The Uplanders attack.
That is basically this entire thing, actually. Yeah! Cup of the Father! Going through to the cuff. Everyone ready?
Nope. Just a second.
Rip. Time to get a bite out of it.
I'm in a place that is like 15 levels higher than my markedness, so I need to fly up. Change. There we go.
Alright, we ready?
Ready.
Instant! Nice! Oh jeez, no! I'm getting motion sick, ah! Hey, someone's actually new to this. I love this tank's name is Ellen Okra. I think it's like the two talk show ladies, ladies.
Yeah. Yeah, probably, because Okra is spelled like her name.
Like her name, yeah. We got two snipers. Oops. like a character from Stormblood. Oh, it's a Rogan, never mind. I thought it was gonna be a Highlander. Whoa, Anika, you okay there?
Yeah, I don't know why they're all attacking me. Maybe they think I look like Mide because I've got a gun as well.
Yeah. Hey, boss time! I'm gonna try straight up a little ahead so that I have a chance of getting in.
Well, someone else is watching.
Yeah, but they're still gonna watch.
No, we're waiting. Or at least the main tank's waiting.
What?
Not the old tank.
Nope, told ya.
Skywalker, stand firm! Slaying trespassers!
Ain't gonna peace to sleeping. Woo! I love how the person said they were new and didn't continue. So this tank hasn't actually been tanking. So all the DPS are getting murdered. Anyway, this is a gauntlet. It's just a whole bunch of like mini fights all in a row. Whoa, we got a bomb on hand. Now, normally what you're supposed to do is have a DPS use this Magitech Gobwalker and then pull the bomb away, but no one does that anymore, so we just get annihilated by bombs. Also, I love tanking. I love tanking things.
I saw that.
Was cool. I literally was in just a corner and that's where he died. I'm not going to commend. Actually, I would commend the new person because at least they're trying. Unlike this other person.
Oh, actually, it was the new person that
Yeah, the new person is the main tank, which is why he was waiting. And this off tank is refusing to help. Hey, finally popped it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, finally popped tank sense. Thank you. Time for Calosa tank! Yeah! You guys long enough. Also, if you don't actually have enough DPS, then they will continue to spawn even if you haven't killed them. So that's fun. Very fun. But, oh well. Ah! Oh no, the bomb! Good job, everyone. No, no, no. There we go. Don't leave before I can get rid of them, because otherwise I'll get them all.
Uplander is amazing. Uplander is stronger than 10 gobbies. Thanks, Roundrox.
Ah, there you are, old friend. I was beginning to wonder if I'd ever find you. Biggs's account left something to be desired, so I thought it best to see the interior with my own eyes.
Mm-hmm. Here you go, have a look around.
Treasure hunter through and through. Tell me, what exactly do you hope to find here? Grave robbing. Or I guess corpse robbing?
Ever heard of the Enigma Codex? It's a book of ideas written some 100 years past, the life's work of one of the greatest technologists ever to draw breath. Within its pages are found myriad wonders, from designs for machina that could operate ceaselessly for centuries to novel ways of culturing cheese. Even a fragment of the book could bring a king's ransom.
Wah! Cheese-making secrets! Wah!
But most remarkable of all are the plans for a walking citadel. It was said to be the beacon of logic and reason for all the world.
A walking citadel! 7 L's! We're standing in it, aren't we? The Illuminati's primal took its form from that idea. But I sense that none of this is news to you. You've read it then, this Enigma Codex?
Mm-hmm. This is the design catered for every needful thing, from worn beds to crops of grain. Its occupants would never have to leave, and all in a fortress sans feet, impenetrable and ready to move at a moment's notice. The citadel was made to bear the most brilliant scholars and artificers of the age to all 4 corners of the world. To all 4 corners of the world, that they might set about unraveling the mysteries of creation. And this utopia, this shining seed of erudition, was to be called Alexander. If Roundrox lived in Walking Castle, Roundrox could collect treasure from everywhere. Indeed you could, little one. And anything you found, be it junk, forgotten teachings, or lost secrets, would be yours for the taking.
What exactly did the Illuminati do with all this knowledge?
They would use it to take control, most likely. Create a world ruled by a few chosen scholars. Unless I'm mistaken, that's why the Illuminati exist.
Bloody fanatics. Take a perfectly good idea and make it into an object of faith. What could possibly go wrong? I can well imagine how people who have spent decades carrying their homes on their backs might crave a home that could carry them. How such a place could seem like a utopia. Wow, he was still moving his mouth even after I clicked off. Well, we're not talking about a machine here. We're talking about a primal, and primals will be the death of us all. Trust you're ready when things come to a head, Calosa?
Mm-hmm. Utopia is happy place? Where there is junk aplenty, Roundrox is happy. Where is very happy place of Mide?
Scarred!
Wherever he is. I think Roundrox's pile of treasures may have grown a touch. Not that there's any surprise. She goes hunting whenever she has a spare moment. A girl after my own heart. Oh, she's gonna say it. Sometimes Backrix is coming with Roundrox for junk hunting. Uplander will come next time too.
Sure, why not?
My ears seem red. It's because Y'shtola just called. Dear me, I don't think she knew such language. I gather Matoya may not be the easiest of taskmasters. Not that I don't sympathize, of course. I wonder what she'd say if she had to work under the chief.
Woo! I love how Sid is just a taskmaster. Everyone hates him secretly. This Enigma Codex sounds amazing. A walking citadel's one thing, but a self-sustaining walking citadel? Genius! It's just a pity the Illuminati had to go and make a bleeding primal out of it. From what I understand, this Alexander was active for no more than a few seconds. That's seconds! And then I drained the hinterlands of ether. Imagine what he'd do if it wanted the whole bleeding world. I don't think Roundrox realizes how much danger we're in here. Too busy hunting for new treasures. Probably for the best, though, eh? Let's let little kids be little kids. Come on, man. Uh-oh, judging by the twinkle in Big's eye, Sid has a plan. I thought twinkle in the eye meant something else. But oh well. We got ourselves a problem, Calosa, but don't worry, the chief has a plan. Speaking of whom, Chief, over here! All present and correct, I see. Good. Something has been nagging at me for a while, Calosa, and I finally realized what it is. It concerns the communications wedge intercepted. So we know that the Illuminati have managed to establish a base inside the Colossus, meaning they must also have found a way to pierce the magic barrier. Assuming that's the case, what need have they to use the only hatch which the barrier doesn't protect? Why go to the trouble of sending coded messages on how to unlock it? The answer? Spies. I believe the Illuminati have an agent outside the Colossus, much like in Idleshire itself, who's using the hatch as a back door. Now this agent will know we've broken their code, and that hatch is constantly watched. So we won't be able to use it for some time. As such, he'll doubtless be desperate to re-establish contact with the inside. And that's why I've cleared the area around the giant's hand. All we need to do is watch and wait, and follow whoever makes a dash for the hatch.
Wham, wham, wham! Chief, Link Pearl call from Red Bricks. He says Brayflox went inside. But she can't be. No, it must be an impersonator. Chief, whomever you met earlier was a spy. Quick, you've got to get after her.
Let's do this. All of us are ready to go in. Why would someone be impersonating Brayflox? Alright, are we ready?
Ready.
Yep.
Let's do it. Whee! Oh, here's a secret little corner. I like this little place. It has, it's a, what do you call it? Gosh, I'm forgetting the name. It has a lookout point here. You just look out. It's a little secret area I like hanging out in. It's really pretty here. Someone's flying above us.
Is that the, like, cliff waterfall thing?
Yeah, it's the cliff waterfall. With the little mush booms.
Yeah, I like it too.
Take a nice time to, oh, sorry, sit. Watch the world go by. While Tiny Bun is lapping up all the water. This little fungus bun is very happy. Go. Well, that's good. I can take a bite. One or two little bites while I wait. What are people talking about? Oh, okay. I think I think I know what they're talking about. People are talking about characters in the game who are different between English and Japanese.
Oh.
Why is an NPC giving me crystal to bring to someone? Am I a mule now? Gotta earn that gil.
Oh, I know exactly the quest they're talking about.
Here we go! Part 3. Shing! Oh boy, this one was extremely fun back in the day. When this was like the first, there she is! Gotta catch her. This boss, was incredibly difficult to defeat back when this first dropped, and it was not fun.
Now it's very fun. Hey.
Woo! Time to get the...
With everyone that got hit and lost my peloton.
Yep. I was like, I wonder why it went so slow. Oh. Oh hey, this is called a clay claw. That's based off of a monster, the Carl boss. Except usually it's spelled cray claw. So that's a little interesting tidbit. It was the one that was latched onto the airship in Final Fantasy V. And then he says, that overgrown lobster just got served with a side of like butter, and it was just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
with melted butter and a side of chips. Thank you. That was it. Gosh, I love it. So dumb. Gosh. Oh no, Elfie, is it not letting you move?
No.
What's happening?
It's happened before, I'll get it eventually.
Oh.
So dumb. Why won't it let you?
I don't remember if this one lets you teleport in.
It does.
Yeah, it should. Rip, that guy just got shot into the electricity. Ow. Oh, we got someone, dude. Whoop.
Disconnecting.
Out of the way. Yeah, someone disconnecting.
They're back.
Thanks for the gem.
Oh, here he goes.
It's morphing time!
It's morphin' time! This is, oh, by the way, this is based off of another Final Fantasy boss. He was a fire creature, and every time he attacked, he would turn into either a tornado, a human, or a hand. And so here you go. Living liquid materia! Thank you, Elvie.
You're welcome.
Every time. Every time! think we're gonna skip tornado phase though, because we are killing it so fast. And yep, we definitely skipped tornado phase, which makes this a lot faster. But you don't see the tornado. Rip. Oh jeez, no, don't want to be in that. So if you get polarity'd, you're gonna get shot apart. Oh, didn't get into the electricity. Good job, peeps. Rip. But yeah, the hand phase was needed you to make sure that you knew how to tank, which most people didn't know how to tank. The tornado phase was a very huge DPS phase, and most people were really bad at DPS. And then the final phase is a lot of mechanics all at once, and if you can't do mechanics, then you die. So that was a big roadblock. Nobody knows how to do mechanics. Mechanics are for cars. They've got her! Quick, thinks all thoughts!
Gobby found it? Good. Knowings of missing piece are with Illuminati.
The spy was killed!
Gobby did well indeed.
The little black cat. This is how you treat those who please you.
Now is realm in chaos, broken. Machine with too many parts, but Illuminati plan needs one thing. Missing piece to bring world order. Give world harmony. Make world perfect.
What of those who don't fit with your vision of perfection? How many must die to pay for your utopia? Don't you see? You summoned a god's damned primal. It'll devour the ether of every land you visit until Eidolon and everything on it is dead.
Inside fortress of Illuminati, chosen will live on. If inferior on outside die for progress, so be it. This is the cost of seeking for knowings.
Hells take you and your damned seeking!
Wise uplanders find happiness in Illuminati rule. Unwise uplanders, utopia does not need.
The little black cat just... So it's obey or die then. Psst, the whole concept is grotesque.
No, Sid. Like the rest of the ideas set out in the Enigma Codex, Alexander is wonderful in itself, perfect even. But in the rush to realize its ideals, even the best of us can be led astray.
Oh, so once upon a time these Illuminati was starry-eyed philanthropists, and is that it? And it was only after they got their hands on your perfect bloody codex that they turned into vicious killers. Tell me, was there any passage in particular that convinced them to abandon their last shred of empathy?
I cannot speak for the precise contents of the codex. Not anymore. But I haven't forgotten everything I read. I think I can stop the core, if you can get me close enough.
You think you can, or you know you can? And what of its location?
It's somewhere in the trunk. How close we are to that, I can't say.
Well, we're in the arm right now.
Roundrox can say, 2 paces of Roundrox are 1 yalm, so by count of Roundrox, chest of Whirlycog, giant is only a little further.
You've been counting? Ha! Clever girl! You've been measuring how far we've come from the start. Clever girl! Whee! Jurassic Park! Oh, never mind. Alright, I propose we withdraw for the time being. I don't know what'll happen when we breach the core, but I do know that we'll be better equipped to deal with it if we're all rested and ready for anything. Score! All should be well. All should be well enough. Dun, dun, dun! Ooh, this time we're talking with Mide. No one should have the power to choose who lives and who dies. The idea is too vile, too insidious to be left unchallenged. We have to act. If we don't, Alexander will awaken and the Illuminati will be unstoppable. Make no mistake, Calosa. It's now or never. Tinker, Seeker, Soldier, Spy. Isn't that a rhyme?
It's a movie as well.
Oh, okay, that would have to do it. There you go. I don't know anything about movies.
I think I have the knowledge required to shut down the giant's core, but if I'm to reach it, I'll need you to lend me your strength. Well, really? The Illuminati's last message is, well, let's just say it's unsuitable for polite company. I should be much obliged if you teach those privy-mouthed savages some manners, Calosa.
Hey, let's not say savages. After what we've been called. Burden of the Father! Woo! I love Burden of the Father. Are we ready?
Ready?
No, sorry.
Ripperoni! I'm gonna slap Aeonica when we get inside.
I'm in the middle of gathering things, okay?
Gathering!
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Hey! Clank, were we? Oh boy, I love this theme. It's so dumb. I love Locust. I think this one's Locust. No, the first one was Locust. Taking a piece of reason, shaping a peaceless season. It's always the one tank. Tank, please. I beg.
Tank, please.
I beg of you. Tank, please. Rip! And he was the one giving it an insta-Q. Every time. Let's see, where else? Oh, never mind. I was gonna start exploring places, but... No! One tank, please! Oh, thank God.
At least it's what we can't start until
Yes.
you're ready.
I'm ready. I'm so excited. Hunting up the land of doom. Snap, bang, bing, bang. and boom. Pop stinking heels of the wicked. Deep hills pop, deep bones flop, deflate. No deals for the wicked. Too late, far too late, far too late. It's the middle. It's the middle. Control the middle. Control the middle. Control the middle. Bash. Big splash. Not far soon we smash, head we dash. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys a quick thing and I'm gonna leave you guys to fend for yourself. The big thing that will wipe this thing is Gapple, and it's not fun. Judgment, there it is. So I have this thing, Decree Nisi, and I will spread it to other people like a disease. So I gotta do social distancing. The other healer has it too, and see, they're spreading it to Aeonica and you. Oh no. Oh, and not you. There's an actual character named YUU. But that will kill people if people start having too many stacks and they'll just all explode. So, when you're healing this, practice social distancing. La la la. Also, cool guys, don't look at explosions. Yeah, ha ha. Gordy ass complete. Oops. The shielding is actually okay to take with you. You can turn it into stuff. Oh well, ripperoni. Let's leave this place. Let's do this by leaving. Alright. Can you shut this thing off, Mide? The Gordian and knot. Hey, do you get it?
Or not.
How'd you guys get here? We're none the worse for wear. If you need another pair of hands, just say the word.
So this is the heart of the machine, eh? I knew I should have brought a bigger hammer. Not that I'll be needing it, of course. Isn't that right, Mide? Mm-hmm. I just noticed that we have the exact same hair color.
You do.
It's kind of creepy. What was that action roll, Mide? What the crap? Ah! Shut down. We did it! Well, that was easy. There certainly won't be two other parts of this.
We're all done. Short stream.
Look! Yeah, this is even shorter than, what was it, the Carpenter quest.
Greater are knowings and brain cases of unwise than quick things believed. Perhaps quick things judged too quickly. Perhaps Illuminati should study uplanders. Link shell sounds. It is before eyes of Gobby? Good. Do not fail. Illuminati have no use for failing Gobbies.
What's going on?
End of Gobbies' long wanderings is close.
I just noticed that I'm giving Quick Thinks like a super evil version of Queenus.
It kind of is, actually, yeah.
Something isn't right. Something isn't right at all. The way Quick Think spoke, you'd think he had won.
He didn't seem too bothered, that's for sure. Do you think he might have planned for us stopping Alexander's core? What was it the chief said again about the Illuminati finding what they needed to complete their plan?
Something along the lines of a missing piece, I thought.
And what if Quick Thinks is honor guard? The two dolts who are ever at his side, why aren't they here? The Illuminati must surely have known we were coming. What could be more important than protecting their leader? Wah! You don't think he sent him to Idleshire, do you? While our backs were turned like?
That can't be! Come on!
Oh no, Idleshire! Oh no, don't, no, stop. I'm joking, I love Idleshire. I love all the goblins there. What happened, Red Bricks?
Giant loses power. Uplanders succeed.
Never mind that, man. Did the Illuminati come? Is Idleshire safe?
How does Uplander know? Yes, many Illuminati came to take stuffs of Gobbiflock. Great was chaos, but suddenly Illuminati go and take only junk not worth jingly shine.
They came barging in ready to start a war and then scarpered off with a handful of bleeding junk? Hold on a minute. Where were they last seen?
Red Bricks thinks near the shortstop. Roundrox! Come on!
Yeah. I'll go find the chief. He'll know what to do. Uh-oh. This isn't good. Nope. Enigma? Oh yeah, it's the Enigma Codex.
Uplanders are gone far too long for comfort of Red Bricks. Shortstop is place of clashings with Illuminati. Illuminati are up to no good and may be using confusion to do foul things. Uplander must go and see, make sure all is well.
Why didn't I go with them? I just stood there. Yeah, you guys go on ahead. I'll stay back here and...
Take in the sights.
Yeah, taking in the sights, apparently. That's just Calosa's deal now.
No, Roundrox's things! Treasures of Roundrox are... No! Is everything still as we found it? They haven't come back, have they?
No, they're gone for now. And everyone seems to be fine. Physically, at least. But Roundrox... all of her junks. All of her jingly shines.
Gone! All gone!
Poor thing. The Illuminati took everything. I'm just glad she was off collecting trinkets with Backricks when they came. I daren't think what might have happened had she been here.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Roundrox. Come, come, little one, dry your tears. Sid? What the? One thief, unconscious. We found him lurking near the edge of town, not far from your treasure, Roundrox.
yay, Sid! treasures home. Thanks to Uplander. Many, many thanks.
It was all Biggs, little one. He had a feeling a few soldiers might be lurking around waiting to ambush us, and this is what we stumbled onto when we went for a look.
But why would the Illuminati take Roundrox's collection in the first place? Surely that can't have been their goal.
I wouldn't be so sure. Were I to guess, I'd say the Illuminati believed something they wanted was hidden amongst Roundrox's pile of trinkets. Rather than waste time sorting through them, they decided to take the lot. But then they subsequently realized they didn't have what they were looking for. They crept back into town to wait for a chance to seize whatever it was they actually wanted.
Well, then what did they want? What if Rad Gobbies wanted most favoritist treasure of Roundrox, one that is safe with Uplanders? You mean the glowstone Calosa borrowed? But of course, it had been sitting in the decoding machine all along. Yes, yes! Roundrox would be sad without pretty glowstone. It is special treasure from near Old Castle. Rusty one that was left by Uplanders from before.
Wait! What do you mean before? Roundrox, were you near the Charlian ruins when the metal giant first appeared?
Yes, Roundrox saw Whirlycog giant stand 3 years ago, but was only for a little bit, and Big Gobbies did not believe Roundrox.
3 years ago, when someone tried and failed to summon the primal. Getting the little crystal out. There it is.
Whooshee!
What the? A fragment of the codex of all the places in the realm. Only a fragment of the original? So that crystal must be the Illuminati's missing piece. Well, now we're safe, 'cause they don't got all the powers. We may have stopped their primal and taken their prize, but our foes are not about to admit defeat. They'll be back and out for blood like as not. Well, we've got you, Calosa, and I'm sure you'll be ready for the onslaught when it comes. Might I suggest you make merry till then? For a month or two, in a sense.
Don't you mean a mons or two?
No.
Or, oh no, it'd be a moon.
A moon or two. There we go.
I'm glad Roundrox has her treasure back. I only hope it doesn't place her in further danger. You wouldn't believe what some would do just for a small fragment. Psh, Roundrox is happy. Many friends worry. Think of Roundrox. Uplander is one. Roundrox thanks a kind Uplander. Let me chime in as well, Calosa. Roundrox's home needed protection, and you provided it. Not many would do that, and certainly not in the face of a primal. You have my thanks also. Mide helped Roundrox too. Uplanders have a good heart, and kind.
Only so many of us find Machina pretty, my dear. We have to stick together, don't we?
Did Mide always like whirlycogs and biddy bops?
Not like you, Roundrox. Score! My love, he adored the things, inventing, building, and tinkering with them.
Mide always touches hurt mark when remembering.
Do I? I suppose I do. Those times were something else, little one. My friends and I, we were lost in our dreams. We thought to put back the pieces of the broken world with logic, reason, and technology, and we were certain we could do it too. I hadn't much skill with thinking up things or making them, but I helped in my small way. And that feeling of aiding in someone else's dream, sharing it, it washes over you like a wave of happiness. Never felt this way since. Now it all seems so far away. All our troubles seem so far away. Even the memories feel like I dreamed them rather than lived them.
Well, enough of that. Roundrox is right, adventurer. You're a kindly soul. Keep an eye on our girl till next we meet, will you? Bye, Mide!
And off she goes to disappear. Yay!
Ionica's place.
Ionica's place?
Ionica's place.
Yeah, Mide. Yeah. Both of you Machinist peeps. Alright, so 2 years later. Not 2 years, 2 months. 3 months later. Yes, 2 years later.
2 years later.
2 years later. Rearmed, Roundrox seeks a loyal friend to entrust with an important task.
Roundrox thinks long and hard on what to do with precious glowstone. It is most favored as treasure of Roundrox, but glowstone is also what Mide seeks all this time, and has already brought Roundrox 3 whole years of joy. So Roundrox decides to give it to Mide, so she can be happy too. For now, Roundrox entrusts treasure to Uplander, to give to Mide at next meeting. Even meanest guppies dare not try to take glowstone from mighty Uplander. Oh, thanks, Roundrox. I'll take good care of it. Roundrox does not know where Mide is now, but she often gazes out on giant of whirlycogs from Broken Watercross. Maybe Uplander finds her there.
Sounds like a plan. I'll go research for her. Broken Watercross. Okay. Oh, Watercross. It's a bridge. Got it. I was thinking it was a, what do you call it? It was like a windmill or something.
From afar, the massive steel has a certain majesty, does it not?
I wanted to check, but I can't see it.
But something tells me you didn't come here to share the view. What is it?
I have this little thing. Roundrox wanted to give it to you.
Calosa's like, what view?
Yeah. Phew.
Roundrox.
No, what view?
Oh, what? Shut up.
Roundrox means to give me the codex fragment. I couldn't possibly accept. She values that stone over the rest of her treasures combined. And yet, it may be safer in the hands of one more capable of defending it. Safer for all concerned. Gods know the Illuminati will stop at nothing to get it. Very well, if she feels that I should have it, I will hold it in safekeeping for her.
There you go. An important section broken from Roundrox's prized treasure and entrusted to none other than you. Here you are!
Alas, it is of no more use to me than any other rock.
What do you mean?
You doubtless recall the moment when Roundrox first revealed the codex fragment to us, yes?
Yeah, it like sparkled and shone and did magic shinies.
When she took the stone in her hands, a piece of the Enigma Codex burst forth unbidden in a brilliant flash of light. Yet it has been handled many times by others, yourself included, without ever betraying a hint of the secret contained within. Do you not find that strange? I myself was surprised, albeit for a different reason. The Codex is protected by an arcane mechanism, you see. Only those who share its fundamental principles are able to view its contents. It is rare indeed to find an individual with the qualities required to read it. That Roundrox possesses such qualities as an unexpected blessing, to be sure. But if the Illuminati were to learn of her secret, she would be placed in grave danger.
Oh no. Yeah, maybe the Illuminati can't use it, and only she can.
Even as we speak, they scour the hinterlands in search of their elusive missing piece. But as far as I know, they still view our friend as a mere collector of misplaced items.
It is probably better that we hold on to it then, so that Roundrox doesn't hold it and they figure it out.
For her sake, we must do our utmost to draw their attention away from Big West Shortstop before they take it into their heads to return. And it is for that reason that I mean to leave this place. When the Illuminati learn that I have the fragment, it is my hope they will focus their efforts on ascertaining my whereabouts. Needless to say, I may not return to Big West Shortstop for some time. While I'm gone, I would ask that you watch over Roundrox. See to it that she does not come to harm. You have my thanks, adventurer. As I thought, I'm no longer worthy. She used to be able to use the codex? Backrix, what's up? Wedge searches for Uplander with much urgency. Uplander must return to Big West Shortstop at once.
And there she goes. What's the secret between Mide and Alexander? Dun dun. No, I didn't want to spring. Yo, what's up, Wedge?
There you are, Calosa. Not a moment too soon. The Illuminati are getting ready for something big. Y'shtola reports that Alexander has been drawing massive amounts of ether from the surrounding land, which can only mean one thing. The Illuminati have resumed their attempts to revive it. And what's more, Backrix reports that the goblins are amassing substantial quantities of explosives and supplies. By all indication, they're building another weapon. In short, it's bad. But it's nothing a bit of strategic thinking can't fix. They say he who strikes first strikes last, and that's exactly what I intend to do. I've devised a plan which should allow us to take the Illuminati unawares, and I'd like you to spearhead the assault. Our rendezvous point is to the south, on the cliffs overlooking the Thaliak. Biggs has gone ahead to scout the area. We should await your arrival there.
Down here? Oh, it's the same place. Oh, so far. Oh, over here. There it is. There's the entrance. Closer. Good to see you. Take it, Wedge told you the situation. You ready to hit the Illuminati where it hurts?
Leave it to me.
That's what I like to hear. The chief will be here soon, and we can get things underway. Y'shtola and Sid. And Wedge. Sorry, he just appeared on... I didn't see it before. Bloody hells, if it ain't Y'shtola. No one told me you were coming.
Are you saying he's so small you couldn't even see him?
No, they just didn't... He wasn't even in the frame until they moved it over a bit.
An etheric disturbance on this scale demands my personal attention. Judging by the marked fall in ambient ether concentrations, the situation is far graver than previously assumed.
And you're certain that steel monstrosity is to blame? Uh-oh. Still worrying.
I can see no other explanation. The giant's innards are well nigh saturated with ether already, yet I sense something else, an irregular energy coming from within the barrier.
What could that mean? Be that as it may, I'm afraid we have more pressing concerns. The Illuminati are up to something, and we mean to hit them before they can put whatever it is planning into action. But it is their planning, whatever.
To which end, allow me to introduce my newest and perhaps most astounding invention, the Electrojammer 3, first of its kind.
Then why is it 3? Biggs is clapping for his best friend, I love it. Y'shtola just, what?
Speechless with astonishment, I see. As well you should be. The high-frequency rays emitted by this device will interfere with any and all enemy communications, making it impossible for them to coordinate an effective defense. With it working in our favor, victory is all but assured.
Let's see. So, assuming I understood correctly, you need only activate this electro jammer of yours, and the Illuminati will be plunged into disarray, affording Calosa and her friends ample opportunity to take them unawares. Very well then, proceed.
Mm-hmm. Go, Wedge, go!
Wedge? Is this supposed to happen? Well... What? Bloody hells! Alexander... The second hand. It's lifting itself out. That doesn't look good. You've woken it up! Nay, only the left arm stirs. Could the waves emitted by your device have disturbed something within the barrier, Wedge? It's not my fault! Ha 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 ha! Not to worry, Wedge. With the Illuminati hard at work reviving the giant, it was only a matter of time before parts of it started springing to life anyway. You just gave this one a little extra nudge. On a brighter note, that should mean you've saved us the trouble of finding another way in.
Oh.
Close, old friend. It's time for your customary heroics. The Illuminati are likely still scrambling to work out what just happened. Before they do, I suggest you hop across the river and show them what for.
Let's do this! I must needs discuss these developments with Master Matoya. Sid, would you be so good as to accompany me? Your insight may prove useful.
Yeah, sure, I guess. Whatever. Brr.
Oh, Wedge packing up his little device.
His electro jammer, the third, first of its kind. Why?
Maybe it's a like first like to be on the throne like sort of joke.
Maybe. Meanwhile,
Third of his name, but first of his line or something. I don't know.
Mark III or something, yeah. Quick things, all thoughts!
Another core stirs to life. The future unfolds exactly as expected. Exactly as written.
What? What could it mean? Cross the river. Light kicks, eyes fixed.
Uplander feels shivery shakes. Arm of steel giant is wide open and no Illuminati in sight.
You now have access to Fist of the Sun. Yay! You guys ready?
Ready.
Ready.
Unfortunately, this is where we stop getting tombstones. I'm sorry, you guys. No more tombstones. Or as my dad likes to say, tombstones. He says it every time. Also, I love that there are just these little, like, rock things just jutting out. You can just hang out up here if you want. just overlooking everything. Let's find another minion. Let's have a serpent hatchling, raised by a serpent private from an egg found abandoned in the company stables. He was charged with cleaning. This adorable fledgling is a symbol of new beginnings for the Order of the Twin Adder. Chocobo dander can be a mite ripe. There you go, man. Everyone knows that that chocobos smell bad. He's just like a baby chocobo, but he's got a little helmet. I think every single Grand Company has like a different like chocobo thing. So if you want all of the minions, you have to change Grand Companies to each one and get high enough that you can get the items. Actually, I don't know. Maybe you can sell them on the market board, so maybe you can just buy them.
Probably not, because they have rewards.
I don't think they're rewards. I think you buy them with Grand Company seals.
Maybe.
Because like you can buy like Grand Company like pictures and stuff that are specifically only for the Grand Company. You can buy them with seals, and then you can sell them on the market board. So I think that might be a thing. Oh, there you go. Look out. Actually, that's another thing you can also do. I'm so... How in the world has Idleshire not just fallen over? Look, that's all that's holding it up is that tiny little, like, pinprick.
Magic?
Yeah, I know. See, there's another. These little tiny pinpricks. If, like, anything, like, even tapped it, then it could fall over, and then we'd be out of a bridge. Whee! Oh, you can't go lower than this.
How low can you go?
Not lower than this. And you stop right about here. Boop. Yep. The little river of the Thaliak drops down here and then goes out that way. What about that one over there? Oh, okay, so it's just two. It's like a little lake. Goes out and turns into a river for the rest of the way. Off to who knows where. You can go visit Earth, Sky, and Sea. It's called. I forgot what it's called.
Stone Sky Sea.
Stone Sky Sea. Nope, too late. Every time I'm thinking, hey, we should probably go out that way. That's when it happens. Have to remember that.
Really use the one tank every time.
I'm telling you. Whee! Oh wait, this isn't it. Oh, there's Stone Sky Sea. This one's just a regular generic place out here in the middle of nowhere. Which makes it even more special. The Fist of the Sun now. And look, it's backwards. It's a mirror. It's a mirror of the Fist of the Father. That's cute. Squid Trumper stretches her muscles. Squid Trumper channels her strength. Okay, I'm good now. Let's rock. Whee! Whee! Oh hey, two Fausts this time. Whoop! Already stealing aggro. Oh, I remember this one has mechanics.
Yeah.
Mechanics that people don't know how to do. This is gonna be fun. Mechanics that people don't know how to do but can actually kill you if you don't do them.
Oh no, it's Hamilfaust.
Yeah. Hummelfaust.
Oh, it is
So
Hamilfaust.
he gives you physical vulnerability up, so what you're supposed to do is switch back and forth, your tanks back and forth, but that never happens anymore. Ooh. We got mad scientist Gobby.
No, LV again.
Yeah. I was having trouble on the regular ramps earlier. I was just like, oh dear.
Thank-
Oh, did you make it?
I made it!
Yay!
Yay.
Thankfully, wow! Thankfully, in normal mode, you only need 2 of these instead of instead of all 4. Whoops! Don't count on that. Sorry. Not yet, at least. Oh, yeah, Blender has pops of doom. So you got to see what the thing is. Oh, boost! Everyone turn into a
Doing
bird!
damage. Fine. Fine.
Oh no! I pressed the wrong
Yeah, he
button!
does it multiple times.
Oh no, I pressed the wrong button! Shoot!
Oh, yeah. I got the dancer.
Double D very fun.
Thank you, LV.
No, the other thing I got.
Oh. And wait, isn't Rez at 60? 62?
Yeah.
Uh,
64.
Yeah, I think it's like higher.
Oh, yeah. That's okay.
The cure is 60. Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot.
Thank you, Annika.
We need another one. I think.
I can't drink all of these.
No, alright, you're fine.
Just get way into the corner.
No!
Yep.
No, what? Yeah, not happening.
Yeah.
Nope. That's not happening. Yeah, that was mostly my fault. Someone Okay, there we go. I was like, did someone
Just
get revived?
staying there, I guess.
Are you serious? One of the tanks was saying he was in sound options to turn up the music, and that's why he wasn't watching.
I don't remember ever seeing that electricity thing happen.
Yeah, that's because we usually are actually pretty good and just beat them fast. That, thank you, Annika. But even if it's in a even if it's in one corner, you have to go really far to the other corner to avoid the debuff. It's a huge one.
Yeah, I was gonna put it over in the group that everyone like they've got it right in the middle.
Boost. What? There we go. Got a little. Well, rip everyone else. Rip the tanks who are going to have a million vulnerabilities. This is great. I'm gonna have to heal this. No, don't clemency, sir. This is your mistake. Just go to what he just said. Go to a corner. I would if I knew what was going on. Do you not know what corner means? I'm just saying. There we go. There we go.
Still
Sorry, LB. Yeah, it was super slow because it's
Well, fucked up.
as I said, this one's one of the ones you gotta actually know how to do mechanics, and you will die if you don't. Yeah, I guess we can just kill him.
Hoping. There we go.
Yeah, we can do it. Get out of here. Advanced clevering. That's probably one of the more difficult ones that most people just can't do.
I like ballpark hot dogs saying, I'll do it if they won't.
Or silly. Like, don't type it out, just do it. I gather you brought the Illuminati screams to a shuddering halt, just as I planned. Unfortunately, a small complication arose while you were gone, but Biggs wanted to be the one to tell you. Roundrox does as she says, stays here and makes treasure sparkle. That's fine, Roundrox. You have fun. Well done, lass. You left those Illuminati smarting. and without so much as a scratch to show for it. Now, I'm sure you'd like to finish him off, and we would too, if truth be told, but I'm sorry to say we have a problem. While Wedge and I were out on patrol, we saw something, you see? A meeting between Mide and the enemy. No way! Can't be!
And then she handed the codex fragment over, just like that. The way she sauntered back into Alexander with the Illuminati, you'd think this was her plan all along.
I knew it. She was the real spy. Certainly looks that way, but we can't rule out the possibility of coercion, considering the parties involved.
What do you mean?
Quick, think all thoughts!
Foolish uplanders. Treasure Hunter was happy to give codex. And why not? She makes busy deals with Illuminati ever since beginning.
What?
And now Illuminati holds all fragments of the Enigma Codex. Treasure Hunter betrays Uplander's trust and forfeits her their future in so doing.
What a load of old bollocks! How daft does he think we are?
Come now, Biggs. If the Grand Master of the Illuminati said it, it must be true. Everything is as written, as it must be. If Illuminati are to guide a chosen to perfect world, not one piece can be out of place. With this, another page becomes reality. When Illuminati finds missing piece, the prophecy will be fulfilled.
A prophecy? Toodaloo! Roundrox!
Goodness me! That goblin hasn't the faintest idea how Uplanders' minds work. I would have been prepared to believe that Mide was a traitor had he not bothered to come here and confirm it. Now I'm inclined to think she isn't. There may be truth in what QuickThink says. Backward scours over data, looking for knowings of what happened 3 years ago.
What do you mean?
Backward finds mention of group of Auri treasure hunters. 3 years ago, group went to investigate ruins near Thaliak River, only to perish in sudden shivery shakes.
You mean 3 years ago, you say? That would be the earthquake that accompanied the failed summoning of that primal, would it? Bugger me. Are you saying it was the treasure hunters doing the summoning, and that Mide was one of them?
Now hold on a moment. I'm willing to accept that Mide may have been a member of this doomed expedition, she being an Auri treasure hunter and all, but I fail to see what interest such a group would have in the ideals of the Enigma Codex, let alone summoning a primal. Such was question Backrix asked himself, so he spends much time gathering the knowings and finds answer in book lent to him by Charlie and Uplander. Genius technologist who writes Enigma Codex 100 years ago is Auri Zayla with blue hair, exactly like Mide.
Mide's a descendant?
No, Mide would never make busy deals with bad gobbies. Roundrox searches for Mide. Here's truth from her. Roundrox, no! Wait!
Oh no. Oh no. But, I mean, it made sense. Mide knew what the things were. Knew what the code was immediately. If you're worried about Roundrox, don't be. Wedge won't let her come to any harm. Truth be told, I'm more worried about this business with Mide. Still, we should be careful in making any rash decisions, as you can bet that's what the Illuminati want. For now, I reckon we should give her the benefit of the doubt. Innocent till proven guilty and all that. What are we, American? Anyway, we got more pressing matters to deal with. Namely, taking back that codex fragment, pushing on into Alexander before the Illuminati have a chance to shore up their defenses. You ready for another round? Good. Sooner you get going, the better, I reckon. Oh, and when you're in the belly of the beast, be sure and break something for me, eh?
Sounds like a plan.
Alright. Oh, jeez. This thing has been going on for forever. Alright. Are we ready for Cup of the Sun?
Ready.
Ready.
Oh boy, Cup of the Sun is so much fun. say duty queue is slow today. Okay. Let's fly around. Let's explore the place a bit. The Architecton. There's an achievement fate in this one. Looking pretty. I guess this is where they made a bunch of the things in Charlian. I guess architect. The further we get in, the longer it's probably going to take to get a class, to get a group, because less people will have done it.
Yeah. It seems like there's a fair few new people going through it. So.
Yeah, I've noticed that there are some people who are standing around near it, so I'm sure a lot of people are starting it up. This is, as I said, this is also still free to play stuff going on around here. So, if that's the case, then you can bet that you can bet that this is basically end game for them. So, a lot of people are still running through it. Also, this is normal raids. It's under normal raid roulettes, and because we're not doing Binding Coil. Binding Coil is too difficult to put in a regular normal random. So Alexander is the only one that well, not only one, but first one that uses the normal raid roulette. So you do get lots of people running around doing the normal raid, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Let's look at this cool Alexander. Ooh. I don't think you can land on this jutting out, but you can land on this one jutting out. Boop. I was gonna say, like, oh man, I wish I can swim in here, but I don't think you can because swimming wasn't even a thing yet.
Yeah.
So it's just all nothing. Would be nice to swim in the Thaliak, though. If I recall, this way up top is a lookout point. Top of the Great Gooby Library. Yeah, you can't land on there, but you can land here and here. I'm still angry that they didn't have a remix of the Great Library from Final Fantasy V. What is the point if you can't have the Great Gooby Library? Oh no! Phew! Didn't get fallen overed. I kind of want to go inside some of these houses though. It sucks that you can't. the doors are closed.
Yeah.
Although there is like the ruling quarter over here. There's the path of conviction in Matoya's cave, but like, yeah, there it is, ruling quarter. So all this up here was where the greater people lived. And look, they were building a house before the Exodus happened and they left. This is probably around where Alfie and Allie were born. They mentioned they were born in the colony, and their father and grandfather were like really high pollutant Charlians. So who knows? One of these houses might be theirs. I'm gonna guess it's the really big one. I'm gonna guess it's this one. Jeez, what is up with people not joining? Yeah, I'm guessing it's this one. What about this house? Who lived here? Giant loser, I guess. Although I guess if there was a quake 3 years ago, there might have been a land bridge here, and it just got destroyed. Yeah, like maybe this was the land bridge, and it connected here, and then here, or something. Oh, also, yeah, I was mentioning, this was one of the larger cities, and you can see there are little aetherite shards that used to exist. I'm assuming the main one was the Idleshire one, and they repurposed it. But yeah, see, here's another aetherite shard. So this actually had an Ethernet, like it was a main city. They were planning, in 1.0, they were planning on making this a main city, but they ran out of time and could only do 3. So, I guess that's part of it.
Something not going to plan in 1.0?
Yeah, who would have thought that they ran out of time to do some stuff, you know, given as how they had so much other stuff to work on. And they still couldn't even make it good? That's what happens when you... I'm telling you.
I think I lost connection for a moment.
You might have. You said, eh, and then you're done, and then that was it.
Yep. That's better.
I was saying, like, that's what happens when you're too, when you think that you can do too much stuff and you put too much stuff in. Did you know that the original Undertale Kickstarter, they advertised you would be able to date a robot? Which would have been Metaton.
Yeah.
Had to cut that. There you go, that's your trivia. I saw the original Kickstarter, I was there. Alright, Cup of the Sun, one of my favorites. I don't know why this person's thinking that we're like, he said, super twins as healers, and I'm sitting here like, what makes us look like twins, what?
Cats. All cats are twins.
Oh, they're cats? I guess. All cats look alike. Wow, that's racist. Anyway, I went with the obvious Hanna-Barbera Wonder Twin powers activate.
So before you try and turn into a Tiberian tiger or a giant bucket of ice water, remember this simple phrase.
It might just be because you're both white mages.
Yeah, but what would he say that every single time? Whoa, cool job, 2 white mages. What? White mages are so prolific. It's so annoying. I'm so tired of all these white mages. Everyone stop playing white mage.
For detonating that mine. But
Rip you, sorry. There you go.
thank you.
Shoo! Oh, there was one I didn't see because they were all stacked up together. Because people didn't freaking pull them apart. It doesn't matter. Let's go. Anyway, so this is a gauntlet times 2. Cause get it? We're like doing the reverse, and now it's another gauntlet. And now it's a gauntlet of 4 bosses. What's he gonna do? That is 1 cannon. That is a tank buster. If he does 2 cannons, then it is a stack mechanic. It is a line attack. Even if it's a drill, he's going to target a random person. The closer you are, the more damage he does. See, Elvia didn't hurt that much because they were far away. But if you were really close, you might have died. Tank buster. Tank buster. Oh boy.
69.
69. Oh yeah. Machinery base 69. Thank you for reminding me, LV. Alright, here it comes. Low arithmetic. If you get low, you'll want to stay high. If you get high, you want to stay low. Need 4 in here. Whoop, not enough. It's random. It can be anything from 2, 3, or 4. Last one.
That stays the easiest one, but it's not true.
Gosh darn it! This is Super Cyclone. Whee! So that we need to ice it.
Did anyone ice
Nope.
it? No one iced it.
So now we're on a timer. Kill
Oh,
it
it is
fast.
It's iced.
Oh, it did
Sorry.
get iced. Okay, good. Well, either way, we're on a timer. We're killing it. We got good DPS.
Either way, it's
We got DPS. We're fine. Hey, Aqua! That music is pretty good. The music in the library, so jazzy. I love it. Yeah, white mages are usually in sync. We know exactly when to use our abilities and at what time. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright. What the? Mide? Ah, Calosa. You haven't seen Roundrox, have you? I was looking forward to hearing about the new treasures she found. You gave up the thing with the... But what are you doing with that? I see. Well, I will not lie to you. Some of it is true. I did meet with the Illuminati, but that is not the whole story. Allow me to explain. Yeah, you'd better! 'Cause you just gave up the thing that's gonna make us super cool and keep them from exploding. You're saying you handed over the Codex fragment to stop the Illuminati from coming here and taking it? Then why didn't you just leave? You said you were leaving! Yes, but the fragment I handed over to them was not but a stone picked from a pile of rubble. The true Codex fragment is here, safe and sound. Oh, okay. Whoa! Then why are you back here? I bloody knew Quick Thinks was lying. The way he told you you'd been working with the Illuminati all along. Load of old bilge, the lot of it. Actually, I'm afraid not. Quick Thinks told you true. In fact, it was I who first taught the goblins how to summon the primal. I meant only to use them for my own ends, of course, much as I did you. What? The author of the Enigma Codex is an ancestor of mine. The creation of the so-called perfect world proposed within it has long been the goal of certain members of our tribe, myself included. For years we strove in secret to realize its high ideals, free of the twisted elitism which seemed to have infected the Illuminati. Yeah, she gave stuff to the Illuminati. This is the worst girl, but she's not really a bad person. During that time, there was one who served as our leader. A man who made us believe that our perfect world was within reach. A man with whom I fell in love. I wish for nothing more than to see his dreams come to fruition. Scar! Flashback! So blind was my devotion, I agreed to help him summon a primal without a second thought. The danger to our lives never even crossed my mind. But on that day, 3 years ago, I came to know the folly of our mission. Boyfriend! In an instant, the infernal machine laid waste to our hopes, snuffing out the lives of my companions. And the man I loved was dragged into its core. So that's why she wants to get inside. Alexander. Cough. In a last desperate attempt to make right our mistake, I called forth a barrier with which to seal Alexander. At that moment, however, the Codex shattered, and the Colossus vanished without a trace. Vanished? There's the scar. When the dust settled, I found myself surrounded by broken fragments of the Codex, the cold, accusing remnants of our dream of a perfect world. And that's when Roundrox found the shard and kept it for herself. Rip a boyfriend, yup, Aqua. We were fools to think only of the future. I did not realize it until my friends were gone. By the time we spent on our journey together, pursuing a shared dream, those moments were as precious as any paradise we could ever have hoped to build. It's a sad old tale, I'll give you that. But it doesn't explain why you had the Illuminati summon the primal, or why you had us help you infiltrate it. After everything you've been through, you can't seriously think any good will come of reviving Alexander. You all but said so much yourself. Good has nothing to do with it. Understand, I did not act out of any lingering adherence to my old ideals. I simply wanted to see him again, and perhaps walk to the ends of the world with him. Him? What do you think? The boyfriend, you idiot! She's lucky she still has her eye intact. I know, it was really close. Would have been cool if one of them was, like, white or something.
Mide cannot mean Alexander? Not Alexander itself, but the soul, I believe, still resides within. Yeah, boyfriend's still in there. Just trying to get him out. Soul of Uplander sleeps in giant machine? Never has Backrix heard such nonsense. Mide must abandon this.
Don't. Now's not the time. I've got one more question to ask you. What happens when all the codex fragments are brought together?
Alexander was born from hearts that yearned for a perfect world. The writings of the Enigma Codex inspired such a desire, but they are more than just a collection of texts. The Codex can also be used to control the primal. To be precise, 2 elements are required, a complete Enigma Codex and one capable of reading it. When both are present, Alexander can be commanded to transport its residents wheresoever they choose. Yeah, Twin's grandpa got pulled in somewhere and got all primalized, so I don't see how it couldn't happen with here. Nice idea, Aqua. I myself was once able to read the Codex, but those days are long gone. Now the fragments are as dead to me as the stones beneath my feet. There is another, however, to whom the Codex still responds. One we all know quite well. Roundrox. She's the key to controlling Alexander. What? Roundrox? Are you saying that little girl is the key to controlling the bleeding primal? Speaking of, Wedge, where's Roundrox? Wedge? Roundrox! Roundrox has been captured! Saw that one coming a mile away. Toppling the tyrant. Curse me for a fool! I should have known better than to underestimate the Illuminati. I assumed the missing piece in their plan was a Codex fragment, but they were talking about Roundrox all along. We must mount a rescue, now, without delay. To the Illuminati, she's no better than a cog in that monstrous machine. It is like that she's being held somewhere in or close to Alexander's upper body. Continue your push through the left arm, and while the Illuminati are distracted, I will search for a way forward. Sounds like a plan. Let's save Roundrox. Yeah, there's Wedge. Wedge was supposed to be taking care of her, and he lost her because he's an idiot. It's all my fault. I only lost sight of Roundrox for a moment, but by the time I spied her again, the Illuminati had her surrounded. Can't I do anything right? If they hurt her, I'll never forgive myself. Please, Calosa, please bring her back safely.
Tale as old as time, eh? Woman falls in love with a man, man gets sucked into primal, woman tries summoning primal to be reunited with man. Lot of old rot if you ask me, but Mide seems to believe it. We're on agreement on one thing, though. An innocent child's at the mercy of the Illuminati, and it's our job to rescue her. Heck yeah! You guys ready?
Yep.
No, sorry.
I'm
Trying to figure stuff out.
I'm stopping because my throat hurts.
Ready.
Press further into Midas and rescue the innocent goblin from her captors. So we had Gordian, we had Gordius, now we have Midas. Oh no, average wait time 6 minutes. So how are you guys today?
Fine.
I was thinking, oh, Biggs, where's Wedge? I mean, really? Hey, lucky us. Yeah, because, like, aren't they always together? I'm telling you, Wedge died. That was it. Because The way Biggs and Wedge always die. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it to happen. They're gonna die. I'm going circle. Oh, we got a 2B imposter. Whee! Whoa!
We're here!
Wow! Hey kids, I'm in 3D! Wow! It's only a flesh wound. That's just showing that the spikes will leave a fleeting debuff on you as long as you walk in it, because that's gonna be a mechanic for the boss! Where's the last person? Hey! Oh, right, that's
Hey.
LB. LB's having
Hi,
some
LB.
trouble. That was
Hi.
it. Sorry. Cat! This is the city! This is where all the goblins are supposed to be living. Isn't this so cool? Isn't it so cool, Aqua? I love Alexander. This is the best place. The best raid ever. Look at that. Wouldn't you want to live here? Gosh. Looks so cool.
I just noticed that one of our dancers isn't dating, like don't have a partner, and the other one is with me instead of the summoner.
Sure.
Uplanders, welcome to public execution. There is no tail turn from Gobflyer X.
Oh, the other one decided to dance with the tank.
Oh!
Rip LV.
Sorry.
What the
No,
heck?
no, no, no.
Don't get near it! Don't get near it! Don't go near us, you idiot! I think he caught 2 people because...
He did.
Yep. Because he stood next to him. Back to where we began.
Quick fix makes execution more laugh-worthy.
What? Meow. It's a cat. Oh no! The cat made a heart. We gotta stop that heart from reaching the love from reaching quick things. Otherwise, he'll get too strong. Phew! What? Is that a giant ball of murder? Why? Why? Ah! Oh, okay. Ball's gone. Get away from BM. Bad manners. Can't help him, he's gotta fight his way out on his own.
again? Woo! I'm gonna get kidnapped. Goodbye, cruel world. Oh no! Kidnapped by quick thinks all thoughts. Help! Help!
Yep, that's me. But you're wondering how I got in this situation.
Yeah, basically. So basically the healer, in order to make sure no one else gets poisoned, I have to eat the poison myself and cover up the hole. Ah! It's okay. I'll protect you with my own body. Wait. Hey! We're out.
Asistra Barney attains level 69.
Yeah! Nice! Uplanders backstrike well. Too well. Kaboom. It's just like, yep, that was the thing that happened. Hey.
Also, the astrologian's name was Cardo-san. I didn't notice until the end.
Adorable. Everyone left, but no one opened the treasures, so I'm happy. Hey, we out, but we didn't find Roundrox. Uplander sends quick think scurrying. Illuminati think twice before threatening us again. Uplander is nearly through left arm. Next Uplander must push forward into inner parts and save Roundrox. Heck yeah, let's do this.
Oh, we're going already.
Yeah, no, we have a cutscene now. Leave it to me.
Oh.
Congratulations on your victory over Quick Thinks. While you were busy dismantling his flying machine, I finished charting Alexander's interior. The chamber you reached is situated in the innermost part of the left sector, which means your next aim should be the right sector? Bactrix does not trust Treasure Hunter. 3 years ago, she summoned Metal Giant. Bactrix wonders if she still wishes to finish mission of dead comrades. Maybe she wants to use Roundrox for her own. I do not blame you for doubting me. Truth be told, my former mentors often stressed that were the unthinkable to happen, it would be my burden as the youngest to carry on their work. But building the Codex's perfect world was their dream, not mine. I only borrowed it. As long as I was with the one I held dear, I would happily have devoted myself to any cause. Seeing their passion, their joy, that was what filled me with resolve. And it was that which drove me to collect the pieces of the Codex. All their talk of learning and reason, of justice and perfection, it meant little to me in of itself. I sometimes wonder if I was able to read the Enigma Codex in the first place. Oh, why I was able to read it in the first place. Mayhap it was because my youthful mind was a blank slate, perceptive to any ideal, if put convincingly enough. Young people are idiots! In the end, of course, it didn't matter. The Primal took my friends' passion, their joy, and their idealism, and ground them into dust. Though I survived, my commitment to the cause did not. Put simply, I have no need for a perfect world without them to share it. So believe me when I tell you that I did not seek Alexander's return to realize the dreams of the dead. Then why? I only wish to see him again. Okay, yeah, I should have figured. Meaning your leader. So what, the leader is just gonna start it up again? Mide, please! The section of Alexander you have been exploring is called Midas, after a king from a legend of Eld. Midas entreated the gods for a finger that would turn all he touched into gold, and the gods duly obliged. But in his carelessness, he transformed the one thing he loved most in the world into a lifeless golden statue, and thus the thing he coveted became his undoing. Touched his little daughter with a finger, and then she was dead. So it was with me and mine. Had we but paused for a moment to consider the means, and not simply the end, mayhap my friends would still be alive. But we did not, and they are gone. My one remaining wish is simple, to speak with the man I love once more. If I could do that, I would be satisfied. Scarred! There, I have told you everything. Assuming no one else wishes to question my motives, I would speak of Roundrox's rescue, as was my original intent. Now listen well, I like how the rain stopped right then. Alexander is divided into 3 main sectors, each powered by an independent core. You already have fought your way through the innermost part of Mide, the left arm. The core lies only a little ways beyond, but you may be sure that the Illuminati will have deployed the bulk of their forces to defend it. Hold on a minute. Why would they choose to keep Roundrox there? The cores are just power sources. You are correct, and the answer is they wouldn't. Roundrox is most likely being held within Alexander's upper body, but the Illuminati have locked the entrances from either arm, making it impossible to enter. Our only choice is to stop the core, and in so doing, stop Alexander. I see. That's actually rather clever. The Illuminati need Roundrox to control the primal, but if it can't move, then they have no need for her. At the very least, they'll have no choice but to keep her safe until the primal is in working order again. Activating those cores would have used up every crystal the Illuminati had. If we destroy the second one, I doubt they'll have enough to get them operational again. Do Uplighters truly think Metal Giant can be toppled? Yes. Dun dun. What happened? I spilled my coffee. Oh no. Basically normal, just normal stuff. Mide is still kind of suspicious, but she gave her heartfelt speech that she just wants to talk to her boyfriend, and then she's gonna destroy Alexander with us. So she's on our on our side now. But we gotta get inside and stop the core to save Roundrox. Treasure Hunter truly believes Soul of Lost Love sleeps in Metal Giant. Madness! But Backrix does not doubt a resolve to rescue Roundrox. Go with Mide deep into Midas and deactivate second core. But do not underestimate Illuminati. Day and night they bring supplies into Steel Fortress. Backrix suspects Illuminati are tinker making new weapons. Yay, Burden of the Sun! Another one of my favorites. Are we ready?
Yes.
Let's do it. Hey! Fun fact, in the Japanese, I think they're supposed to be called like the blue somethings. So it was literally just a Koji Foxism. He just wanted to call them the Illuminati, so now they're the Illuminati. They actually, yeah, the Japanese did call them like something like actually a like fantasy name. What the? Let's do this. Combat protocols restarting. All weapons free. Lethal force permitted. Something up the land to do. Snap and big bang. On years to follow crimson. The wicked tears pop, deep bones slap, these late tears for the wicked. Too late, far too late, far too late. With the metal, with the metal. Yeah, it was just a localization thing, yeah.
Initiating combat protocol. Eliminate intruders. Tank buster.
No, it was 2. Oh no, it's 1.
Oh, it's 1.
Okay.
Yep. Tank buster,
Pretty sure he
sir.
turned it. He turned it.
Yeah, he turned it. Yeah, I was, sir, why did you turn it? That was the tank buster. That's fine. Low, so I want to get up high.
I don't even know what I am. We were all standing on top of each other, so.
You can also see on the side. Ooh. You can also see on the side your debuff. Yeah. And also it's, what is it? Red, it's red or like blue purple. And you can tell with depending on the color, but I don't remember the colors, so. Begin synchronization. Synchronization? Oh. Oh no. We're fighting Gobby Voltron! That's cone! Just actors tested, fragment in one direction. Oh no. They kill him too fast, you can't see the cool part. It sucks. But cool adventurers don't look at explosions. Oh yeah. Yeah! Ha! Midas complete. Got him. Got him. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, if you want these, I'll awesome.
No, I was just waiting so that you don't.
Thank you. Because it pisses me off. They open it and then immediately leave. It's like, don't open them if you don't want them. Oh yeah, yeah. The cool adventures don't look at explosions. So nice. Yeah, Wedge and Biggs got in too somehow. How do you guys always get here without dying? Does your job is to die? Second Corps, I do believe. Once that's out of commission, Alexander won't be going anywhere. You're gonna do it, right, Mide? You're not gonna turn on us. I never trusted her. Diane, but I wouldn't. Would that I could see you just once more.
Do it, Mide. Farewell, my love. So the two arms of Alexander can't move anymore, which means that Alexander is useless. We did it! Surely there won't be another part of this at all. Of course not. Quick thinks all thoughts and Black Cat! You! Oh no! Goblin Illuminati! We're surrounded.
Too frightened to face us alone, I see. Not that I blame you. We all know what Calosa did to you last time.
Heck yeah. Fist bump wedge.
To usher in future that has been writ, even strongest Gobi must sometimes pretend to be weak and let enemies win.
What? Yeah, oh ho ho, pretending were you? And I suppose losing this core was all part of your plan. Don't make me laugh. You know as much about the future as we do.
Quick Thinks knows all. For example, Quick Thinks knows one among Uplanders carries true fragment of Enigma Codex.
Well, I mean, you have Roundrox, so obviously the Enigma Codex isn't working, so obviously it's a fake, but
It seems the game is up, Biggs. There's no hiding the truth from Quick Thinks. Very well, I admit it. I have the fragment, but I won't be handing it over to the likes of you. Yeah!
Wedge! Oi, Wedge, didn't you hear him? He knows all! Which means he's got to know that what you're carrying is a worthless rock. Well, I've got the genuine article tucked away in my small clothes. Oh no, please, Biggs, don't. Biggs, please!
Over here!
Over here! Let's get out of here.
Haha!
Got him.
Quick Thinks already knows conclusion of Uplander's childish games.
He's coming for me. He knows. How? What's he waiting for?
Long ago, as outcome decided, Uplanders think they are victorious, but luck is no friend to them today.
Oh! The rock!
What?
The Enigma Codex! Cat. He's angry.
And now Enigma Codex belongs to Illuminati. All pieces fall into our hands.
But how? How did he know? Yeah. Oh God, Biggs' small clothes, please. Please don't make mention of that. Oh God. And oh no! They have all the pieces to control Alexander. As far as I can make out, the thing's in good working order. No damages, no signs of tampering. I can only think it was an energy fluctuation that did it. Just bad luck.
Bad luck? You're saying it was pure chance that the platform stopped at that exact moment. Well, then what about Quick Thinks? There's no way he could have predicted something like that. The odds would be infinitesimal. Well, however he did it, the fact remains is that he did. But that doesn't mean we have to stand for it. When someone takes something from you, you just have to take it back.
Oh, Mide. It's okay. We'll find a way. Let's get out of here.
Did Uplanders forget something? Matters are too urgent for such foolish doings. We lost the stone. Tongue flaps of Uplander make Backrix almost laugh. Uplander claims to have already stopped core and lost fragment to quick things. Psh. Look here, Uplander. Backrix has brain case like steel trap, catching all heard things, all seen things. And he saw Uplanders leave but a few moments ago. Moments ago? But I was like fighting things. Psh. Backrix senses something is amiss. You can say that again. Oh, it's again. Why is this one always going on? I thought someone was setting off fireworks. Backrix is certain that Uplanders left for Metal Giant only moments before returning. He watches Uplanders disappear over horizon with own two eyes. But it is impossible to return so soon if Uplander's tale is true. Why Treasure Hunter also makes such claims, Backrix does not know. Go, Uplander, trade tongue flaps with Mide, and together think of explanation. Yo, Mide, what's the hap? Mide. Yo, Mide. Oh no, so what are we gonna do? Have you been able to make any sense of Backrix's account? According to his version of events, we would scarcely have had time to reach the core, much less shut it down. But we were all there. We all know what happened. Are you sure he's not just confused? Maybe he got lost in all that dead airs and forgot the time. I'm afraid not. That is, unless the goblin standing watch near Alexander was also confused. His reports corroborate Backrix's. No. Something else is going on here, I'm certain of it. Question is, what? If we assume for a moment that the goblin's accounts are true, then hardly any time has passed since we entered the barrier around Alexander. Time stopped? Impossible. Impossible? You mean like quick things predicting exactly what was going to happen in the core room? I had to say it, but maybe he wasn't talking out of his arse. If time doesn't work the same in there, then maybe he saw the future. There may be another explanation for that. There is a device deep within Alexander capable of performing complex mathematical calculations. It is not outside the realm of possibility that it could be used to predict the outcome of simple events. Using mathematics to predict the future? No, even if I could believe that, it wouldn't explain this business with Backrix. Biggs is right. Perhaps the presence of the primal somehow disrupted the flow of time with the barrier. It's only a theory, of course. A game theory! And a far-fetched one at that. But it might go some way to explaining recent events. To be clear, you are implying that the Illuminati are aware of this temporal disruption and have been using it to somehow gaze into the future? Very well. If you're willing to accept that, why not go further? Might it not be the case that they have found a way to bend time to their will? By moving back and forth in time, the Illuminati could effectively manipulate the present however they saw fit. They would ever remain one step ahead of us, our every effort doomed to fail from the first. Now that's a sobering story, but it's still only a theory, right? There's no point panicking just yet. Wedge, give the chief a call on your link pearl, why don't you? If anyone knows how to untangle this knot, it's him. This Gordian knot, maybe. Chief, it's me. It's about Alexander. We've noticed something strange about time inside the primal. What? No, not our time inside the primal. The time. I mean time itself. Chief, might be best if you just came here. Hi, we'll wait your arrival. Beautiful. Time to wait. Oh, it wasn't reet. It just sounded like it for a sec. Or maybe I was just assuming. Is that a heated debate I hear? Boys, you started without me. Now what was that you were saying above the link pearl? Something about running out of time? Sid insisted that I accompany him. Though I would have come, even had he not. Matters have taken a turn for the worse, I gather. Oh, jeez!
You can say that again. Gotta get to a vantage point so we can look at what's going on. The etheric fluctuations are akin to those I observed shortly before the Primal's awakening. In the absence of a functioning core, its form is dissipating, albeit slowly. Shola, would you mind lending me your goggles for a moment? Can't hurt to have a second opinion. That ether. It's... What in the 7Ls? The ether pouring from the Primal's flowing backwards, as if time were passing in reverse. That cannot be. Such a phenomenon is wholly without precedent. Knowing so little of this Primal's capabilities, however, it would be remiss to discount the possibility outright. It is as we fear. Then at this very moment, Alexander could be undoing our efforts to shut down its cores. All of our labors will have been for naught. Ah, the treasure hunter of whom we have heard so much about. You seem unperturbed by our outlandish speculations. Was this perchance the subject of Wedge's communication? Gods help us! If there's any truth to this, it won't matter how many cores we disable. The Illuminati will just undo any damage we cause.
Then what do we do, Chief? How do we even begin to fight something like that?
What do we do? Mide? To erase the past. To erase the past. To return to a clean slate. Would Diane have known? The Enigma Codex and Roundrox. They're only missing a little piece, and then they can control Alexander completely. No.
Preparations for restoration of Enigma Codex are complete. Calculations show margin of error for future readings is 0.03%. Foolish Gobby. When future is decided, there is no error. There is no failure! Listen well, chosen of Illuminati. At last all pieces are in place. No longer must wise suffer foolishness of unwise. Now, time is come to backstrike. Inferiors will make way for perfect world, or die. Now, restore Enigma Codex! Oh no!
Who knew that goblins could actually be a threat in Final Fantasy? I know, right? They're supposed to be the weakest characters. That's it! It's restored! Oh no! Roundrox! The little cat!
Now is Alexander Illuminati's to control. Soon will cores disabled by Uplanders be disabled no longer. Reverse time! flows to third core, Alexander will be fully operational, and with third core will its true potential awaken! Wings of time will unfurl and all history will be at mercy of Illuminati. Chosen ones will amend mistakes of past and reshape world into perfection!
They're gonna rewrite time?
At last, prophecies of Enigma Codex will be fulfilled. And Quick thinks all thugs will rule as king of new worlds, of correct worlds. Chosen ones, menders of history, be proud to serve as builders of this paradise.
Back in. Someone else is doing it. You got an achievement. A gob in the machine.
Y'shtola and the chief have returned to Matoya's cave. Don't worry, between them they're sure to find the answer to our problems. If it isn't waiting on a shelf in the Charlian Annals, it'll be some forgotten corner of the chief's brain. Will you mark my words? And the next time we meet Quick Thinks, we'll be ready for him. Yeah!
Adventurer, there is something I would like to discuss with you, but mayhap it would be best to wait until we are safely back at the short stop. I will see you there. Yo, what's up, Mide? I suppose I should start by apologizing for everything. Were it not for me, the Illuminati would never have summoned that infernal machine, or gained the means to control it. And now Quick Thinks possesses the power to manipulate time, to foresee the future and erase the past. I dare not think how he will use it. Returning the cores to their former state was but a foretaste. When all three are active and Alexander can traverse both time and space, nothing will stand between the Illuminati and their twisted utopia. We cannot let it come to that, Calosa. Somehow we must find a way to stop them. But first, we must rescue Roundrox. Of all the innocent victims of this sorry tale, her plight pains me the most. The short stop just isn't the same without her. I hope someone will keep her treasures safe until she returns. And that, I think we are going to stop here. Because it is late, and anymore, we could probably finish the next, like, 4 ones in an hour, but then there's a lot of ending stuff that'll be there, and a lot of backstory and stuff, so I think we're gonna stop. Is that okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
My question for you two is, do you want to do this on Sunday, or do you want to do this on Saturday?
I plead the fifth.
I don't have an opinion. That's up to you.
I'm just, okay, the biggest part...
So either is fine, it sounds like.
Yeah, it sounds like either is fine. The biggest thing I was worried about was, we could probably do it in about an hour. It would definitely be before LV has any important things to do on Saturday, because LV usually has important things to do on Saturday. But we could probably finish it in time. And then there can be story stuff that LV can leave before later. Sounds good then. We'll do that then. Alright.
Yeah.
Sounds good. We'll suspend for here. John. Oh, we'll start it up for next time. Thank you, Aqua, for coming. Thank you for coming. I hope you've been enjoying it so far. I told you, Alexander's super cool, man. So much fun. Well then. Thank you so much for everyone for coming. Thank you, too, for hanging out. I'm sorry, most of it is just talking.
Thank you for having us.
Right. We knew what to expect.
Yeah, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it. Bye, Aqua. Bye, everyone.